Thanks for tuning in to the Elwin channel, a place where we discuss topics about life, health, history, theories to design. The harmony of the world is made manifest in form and number, and the heart and soul and all the poetry of natural philosophy are embodied in the concept of mathematical beauty. Darcy Wentworth Thompson, Scottish biologist and mathematician. Interesting fact number 1, sacred geometry is said to have its origins tracing all the way back to some of the most ancient eras, as far back as 2000 before Common Era, sometime around the Abrahamic period. Interesting fact number 2, one of the reasons why being out in nature is so stress relieving and relaxing, aside from all the obvious and aesthetic beauty our eyes perceive, is that nature is filled with sacred geometric patterns and shapes, such as the golden ratio or the Fibonacci sequence. Thus, we are subconsciously attracted to them and our bodies release stress. Fact number 3, since sacred geometry is marked by shapes such as triangles, circles, or even squares, it's interesting to note that there's an actual female and male energy linked to those. The square symbolizes male energy, whereas the circle symbolizes female energy. It is said that both of them are naturally part of all human beings. As humans, we often, or should we say always, tend to think that everything about us and the world surrounding us is unique to us as individuals. Well, while there is a ton of unique beauty in and around us, there are also fundamental patterns that apply to the world as a whole, and that is where sacred geometry comes in. You see, sacred geometry is more than an idea of shapes and patterns, but it is a miraculously systematic structure that rules the entire universe as we know it. So what actually is it? Glad you asked. Sacred geometric patterns are templates that can be deconstructed into mathematical rules in all the world's nature that we see and don't see. You see, they break down into geometrical portions that give off a certain vibe or energy that brings the world and universe all together as one. As with anything, life must have started at one point or another, and this process of creation must have fueled the formation of these spiritual geometric symbols and patterns. If we take a close look at the organic shapes and environments all around, say something like flower petals, leaves, animal patterns, seashells, the solar system, or the structure of the human DNA, or even the shape of icy crystals, it is plain and evident that there is an underlying geometric formula in there somewhere. Since ancient days, experts in this topic have promoted that these sacred geometric patterns and shapes were essential for creating balance within our body, mind, and soul. So, for today's video, let's go over a few of the most significant yet basic geometric shapes, as the Greeks thought almost 3,000 years ago that these were the cornerstone or base of all that is existent in the universe, starting with the well-known triangle. The triangle was always thought to be the most sacred of these so-called building blocks because it symbolizes such perfect harmony, balance, and wholeness, and of course, they believed that it would help us reach an enlightenment of sorts. Then there's the circle, symbolizing a sense of completeness, unity, and the infinite cycles of life, which the ancients always thought of it representing God due to the circle's never-ending nature. For the third geometric figure, there's a square, representing a down-to-earth quality, the foundation of things, reliability, and practicality due to its even shape. Interestingly enough, the square is also the basis for the pyramid shape, which also fosters a sense of stability. And for the fourth figure, we have the spiral, which is strongly linked to the Fibonacci sequence or golden ratio. Now, do you recall the golden ratio videos from a few series ago? It is said that scientifically and artistically, all natural shapes display the Fibonacci mathematical formula, and thus, that is why we find certain figures so attractive and appealing to our inner senses. It is said that the spiral connects us upward to our own higher selves as well as to a higher power, since energy in general is constantly moving in spiraling forms and movements. We will revisit this topic with more detail in the coming weeks, and we hope you tune in and join us in this sacred geometry series. Please like and subscribe to our channel, and feel free to share all of our content.